So I just found out today that apparently I am a minimalist, and I didn't even know until today. Apparently it's like a surprise to me also. But guys, in reality, I'm gonna show you guys 3 ways that actually save a ton of money every single year, around $2,000 or more, I'll be honest with you. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it, and maybe you can do these 3 ways also, and maybe you can save even more money than I save, because in reality I'm a minimalist, okay? So I don't really spend money on a lot of things apparently, but I do invest a lot of money and I do make a lot of money. So that's kind of like contrary to everything, but in reality, not really. I'm gonna explain it later on in the video. Now, on top of that, if you guys don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant and I post videos on YouTube every single day. Yes, I said I post videos on YouTube every single day. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video, which again is every single day. And on top of that, hit the like button while you're at it. I really appreciate it. And I want to ask you guys a question. Do you consider yourself a minimalist, or do you not consider yourself a minimalist? Because again, I didn't even know I was a minimalist in the first place until I kind of like did the research. I'm like, okay, wow, maybe I am a minimalist, because I do save a lot of money. I'm very frugal with everything, you know. So comment down below and let me know if you consider yourself a minimalist or not. Now, I do want to clarify something. Tommy, what is a minimalist and what do you think about them? And the answer is this. Originally, before I found out, like literally this morning, I was a minimalist myself, I thought a minimalist was someone that would reuse mouthwash or toothpaste, or wouldn't even brush your teeth, or wouldn't really even wear underwear because it was like too much of a clutter. Like, that's what I thought, honestly. But
if I reuse it,
in reality, it turns out that was an extreme, because I got those extremes from watching Extreme Cheapsteaks on TLC every single day for the past 40 years. But now I understand that was an extreme. I'm sorry. But here's my thing. My new definition of it is basically this, okay? It's someone that wants to live a clutter-free life, and on top of that, as a result of that, they actually save money while doing it. Now, here's my thing, guys. I do want to clarify something for everyone out there. I care a lot about money, okay? And I know the definition of a minimalist is someone that doesn't really care about money that much, but in reality, I care a lot about money because in the future, I want to be able to do things that require money, and I can't do those things unless I care about money, right? Because I can't say like, okay, I don't care about money, I'm a minimalist, so I want to achieve this, but I don't really care about money. No. You need to care about the thing that you actually want to achieve, to even achieve that in the first place. And just to give you guys a little background, to be honest, for the past 4 years now, I've been living a pretty minimal life, you know, and I just noticed this by watching today and being like, okay, wow, it's been like 4 years and I've been doing this for a while. But I do want to clarify something, guys. All the money I save, I invest, I reinvest, and I make more money, and I buy assets to make me more money. So in reality, I don't want to be like, okay, I don't care about possessions, I don't care about this, I don't care. No, I care about possessions that make me a ton of money. But I live a minimal life when it comes to like spending money on things that I don't need to spend money on. Just to clarify that, okay? So comment down below and let me know, what did you think a minimalist was before watching this video? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm correct? Comment down below, let me know. Because again, I always thought it was like cheap people that didn't really want to use any money whatsoever, but in reality, now I see that's a little bit more different, okay? Now, let's get right into the video and actually talk about, well, what are these 3 things you save so much money on, Tommy? And the answer is this. Number 1 is actually fake needs. Now, you might be asking me, Tommy, what are fake needs? Because everything I have, I basically need, right? Well, the answer is no. Most likely no. Okay, why? Because everything you need is basically water, food, shelter, electricity, and maybe like internet in the 21st century here. But everything else beyond that is just a want, okay? Just to clarify that. Now, I have categories here just to clarify everything. And the first category is actually haircuts, hair salons, and even nail salons. So for example, I used to spend around $15 every single week to make sure my haircut was on fire, bro. But now I don't do that. And by the way, my mom used to do the same thing, but now she doesn't do it either because she just does it herself. Now, here's my thing. I know girls out there that spend like $40 every single week on a blowout. That's a lot of money. And also people that buy like $3,000 wigs, that's a lot of money also. It's not a necessity, it's a want, it's not a need. No matter how you word it, no matter how you package it, it's a want. Now, here's my thing. I want to put this in perspective. How much money does it actually save you, Tommy? The answer is this. I spend around $7.90 every single time I buy 100 razors, okay? On top of that, I buy the razor holder for around like $12. So in reality, the entire cost of that is around $20. And because of this, I can get 1 haircut every single week for the entire year and still have enough razors for next year. So when you actually think about it, I save a lot more money on haircuts and also braids by just doing everything myself. Notice I have like my mustache done, my hairline done, my beard done. Well, I do everything myself, guys, okay? It's very simple to do. So if you're a girl or a guy and you want to save money, maybe the best way is just like, you know, just like learn how to do your own hair, okay? To be honest, it saves a lot of money every single year. Now, the second category is actually phone upgrades. Now, I bought this iPhone X 256 gigs for literally free, okay? It was free. Now, how did you do this, Tommy? Well, the answer is this. I would buy this phone around once, twice, maybe 3 times. I would like buy it, sell it, make a profit, make a profit, make a profit. Then I would use the profits to actually buy me a new phone. Now those profits would be like, you know, for free basically. And then that way I would have a new phone for free without having to spend $1,000 every time a new iPhone came out, which is every single year. So if you spend $1,000 every single year on iPhones, you might be overspending. Well, not might, you are overspending. So just like figure it out like this, or just stick with the same phone for the next 5 years. Because in reality, I can use this phone for the next 5 years and just be fine. But to be honest, I want a new phone every single year, so that's why I really do it. But if I wait too long and the value drops too much, then that's why I actually change it every single year. No problem there. But you don't really need a new phone every single year, to be honest with you. Now, the third category is actually cable. Now, before I was doing this, I used to spend around $60 every single month on cable. You know, I need Cartoon Network, I need all this fancy stuff. But right now, I don't have cable anymore. Cable sucks. All the commercials, all this fancy stuff, I don't like it anymore. So I don't have cable, and I just have like Netflix. Well, no, I don't have Netflix. I actually have Hulu, but you can get Netflix too if you want to. But I have Hulu. I spend around like $12 every single month on it, and I share it with friends. And then that way, guess what? I save a ton of money by having Hulu, like around $720 every single year on cable. So that's how I do it, okay? Because again, this is the 21st century. You don't need cable anymore. You have YouTube, you have Hulu, you have Netflix, all this fancy stuff. So no cable, no more. It's obsolete. Now, the fourth category, literally one of my favorites, is actually a car. A new car. I know some people out there are saving for a new car, and I just don't get it. I get like a massive headache every time I think about it, okay? If you're gonna buy a car, buy a used car, and only buy a car if it's gonna make you money or help make you more money. For example, if the only reason you want a car is, okay, I just don't want to bother anybody, I just want to go from place B to place A, that's about it. No. Unless the car is going to make you money, then don't buy it. Okay? And don't buy a new car. A car is basically like having a kid. You know, like $100 on insurance, $400 on payments, and then like $20 on parking. And I just don't understand it. Okay? People that tell me, oh, I spend like $1,000 on my car every single month, I'll be like, what? What? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Okay, I'm very sad for you. Okay, just don't do it. If you don't need a car to make money, like Uber, Lyft, or just to get to work, like because your work is like super far and you don't want to waste time, then just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Especially if you live in a big city like New York, so a train and a bus everywhere. You definitely don't need a car. Now, the last category to these fake needs is actually credit card debt. I'm gonna explain this because I was a victim of this also. If you can't afford something, don't buy it, even with your credit card. If you can't afford the minimum payment, still don't buy it because you're still going to be carrying a balance and it's going to cost you a lot more money. For example, if you want to buy a $3,000 wig, but you don't have all the money, don't buy it. You just don't have the money right now, okay? Now, I recommend you never have the money because it's just a waste of money. But here's my thing. Don't buy anything you can't buy twice with cash. On top of that, don't buy anything that's not a need, okay? Because it doesn't make any sense. Why are you buying things you can't afford with a credit card? You have to pay interest on it, but you still don't even need it. You just want it. It's a very bad cycle. Don't do it. Don't recommend it. Stay away from this. Now, the second way as you save money is actually by buying things in bulk. Now, you might be asking me, Tommy, how do you do this? The answer is this. Rather than buying one meal every single day for like $20, well, what I do is this. I buy weekly meals for the entire week, right? Now, here's what I do, guys. I buy weekly meals from HelloFresh. It's like a service that she sends me food every single week for the entire week. Now, all the food is organic, homegrown, or like farm grown, whatever you want to call it. But everything's organic. I only pay around like $100 a week for this. Now, I used to spend around $140 on fast food every single week. So this is much better because this way I don't die from diabetes. So then this way, I like it a lot more if you ask me. Now, I also buy toothpaste, shampoo, everything I need for like, you know, my body, like in bulk also. So for example, I'm very particular about the toothpaste I use, and I only use charcoal fluoride-free toothpaste. This costs around $4.50 per tube. But when I buy it in bulk, I only spend around like $2 to $3 depending on the sale and depending on how much I buy. So I save a lot of money by doing the same thing with shampoo, okay? I save a lot of money on shampoo and deodorants and everything like that. By the way, I brush my teeth twice a day. Don't think I'm like reusing my toothpaste. I don't do that type of stuff.
But if I reuse it...
But here's my thing. I save a lot of money by doing this, and I also save a lot of money by buying my clothes in bulk. Now you might be asking me, Tommy, what are you talking about? I never heard about this, and the answer is this. So for example, I buy most of my clothes in Amazon and also on Goodwill. So for example, sometimes I would go to Goodwill and buy like around 40 t-shirts for $40, and then that way I would be good for the entire year. Sometimes I buy them on Amazon for like $3 a pop or like $2 a pop depending on the sale, and that way I save a lot of money on clothes and not really having to worry about it. Now usually when I go to Goodwill, I also buy other things, so I actually sell on eBay to make more money while I'm spending money. So again, I save money by buying things in bulk, from clothes to food to shampoo to toothpaste. Everything I buy in bulk. That way I have enough for the entire year, and that way I get a massive sale, a massive discount on everything. Now the third way I save money is kind of counterintuitive. You're gonna say, oh my gosh, this makes no sense, and the answer is this, guys. I save money by spending a ton of money. What are you talking about, Tommy? It makes no sense. You probably think I'm talking about investing, right? I'm not, okay? Here's the thing. I spend a lot of money every single week. Why? Because everything is a push and pull, right? Life is a balance, right? So here's what I do. I spend around 60 bucks every single week from the money I make. Now I make around like gross, like around almost $3,000 every single week. So in reality, I take only 60 bucks out of that. That's a lot of money to me. And I buy whatever I want whenever I want with this money. Now, that gives me a balance, and in that way, because here's my thing. A lot of people out there, they try to do this entire like saving money thing, and then all of a sudden they just buy a bunch of things. Now, by me buying things that I want every single week whenever I want to, that way I have a balance where, hey, I don't feel like I'm stressing, where I'm like, you know, like anxiety. Like I don't have any of that stuff, because I spend money every single week on whatever I want, and I give myself a budget of 60 bucks every single week. I know I'm a big spender, okay? But yeah, that's how I do it. That way I save money by not losing control. So those are my 3 ways to actually save money. Number 1, fake needs, erase them. Number 2, buy things in bulk. And number 3, make sure to actually spend money. So comment down below and let me know. Is this extreme? Is it too hard? You think I'm exaggerating things? Comment down below. Let me know. You're going to try it. You're not going to try it. Comment down below. Let me know. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video and you haven't liked the video yet, make sure you like it, bro. Like, what are you doing? But I do want to clarify something just for you, for your loyalty, to make it all the way to the end. And here it is, guys. Most of the time, you spend money on things not because you need them or want them. It's all because you just want to feel an emotion. So, for example, when I used to buy a bunch of clothes, by the way, every outfit I used to wear back in like 2015, well, like 2017, used to cost around like $700 each, okay? I used to spend a lot of money on clothes, to be honest, right? But now I don't do that anymore, because back then all I really wanted was attention. I didn't need the clothes, I didn't need the haircuts, I just wanted the attention, okay? But now I know that's not important, that's not me anymore. So if you find yourself spending a lot more money than you actually need to, ask yourself, why am I doing this, okay? Keep asking yourself until you figure it out, because again, most of the times like an emotion thing, or like you feel empty inside, so just figure that out, because in reality you probably don't need to spend so much money in the first place. And guys, as always, thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, go ahead and like the video. Really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow a ton, so thank you for liking the video. Subscribe to the channel also if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video, which again is every single day. On top of that, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, uno, just DM me on Instagram at TommyBryson. I answer all my DMs. Again, guaranteed 100% answer rate, okay? On top of that, if you want to talk to all of us here, join us on Discord, link down below. If you want to watch more videos, click this one right here, or click my face right here to actually subscribe to the channel on mobile. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Thanks for watching, and peace!